This demo is to show you how to prepare your file for the next phase, which is bringing your audio into processing. So what I have is my Audition file that I created in the last demo where I did the individual recordings. So I have my 3 different samples. You'll have many more than this, but just to show you, this is also where I had the audio tag. So these are the unedited audio with the audio tag and then the sound I wanted to record. So I'll just play this. Junk mail wiggling. So with all these, I want to cut off the beginning part where I say what it is, just for this version of the export. Before I do any of that, I'm going to save this as number 2, just so that I have another iteration. So I just have like saved a backup, saved the next step. This is something I do frequently in my work. And it's a good practice to do a save as periodically and just move on with your file. That way you can always go back to the other one if you need to for any reason. So the editing that I'm going to do now is also non-destructive. I'm going to edit it here by choosing the razor blade and then making a slice. And you'll remember we tried to leave a nice gap here between our audio tag and the sound that we were recording. So they're pretty easy to find. So I'll go through and I will make those slices and then delete the audio tag portions. Then I can drag those around, or I can go to ripple delete gap and it just automatically moves it right to where it needs to be. They're not overlapping. If they were, they would do that nice fade in thing, which you're welcome to do. So now I've eliminated my audio tags. I can even drag that to move that clip in. It kind of snaps into place if I drag them around. Or if I zoom in, I could overlap them slightly if I want to, just a little bit. So you can see here the yellow lines show how this clip's going to fade out as that clip is fading in. And you can control it by dragging this handle up and down, left and right. All right, so then just for a little bit of a finishing touch, I'm going to fade in the beginning and fade out the end. Hit save. And now for this, because I'm exporting this for processing, it needs to be an MP3. And I can do that right through this process. So if I go to File, Export, Multi-Track Mixdown, Entire Session. For now, I'm going to browse where I want to save it, which will be into our demo folder. So I can save it here. Maybe make a folder called exports. Hit save. And then from this menu, I'm going to choose MP3. 44 kilohertz, 16-bit is good. And 192 kilobits is fine. It goes up to a much higher number, but anywhere in the 192. So any of these sort of 192, 128 are going to be totally fine for what we're doing. The higher number is higher quality. Then I hit OK, and it exports. And then that's the file, that MP3 file with all of our sounds minus our tags is what we're going to use in our first processing demo.